Hi stars, I cannot tell you how delighted I am with just a couple of honest beauty products that I grabbed today. One of which I've just been really delighted and surprised. Peony pink is the color. The packaging is so nice. It's this very substantial and heavy metal with this embossed butterfly on the cover. And wow, what a just lovely, very conservative pink. It actually has a mirror inside the packaging. This is a very pale shade, but you know, if you are a fan of a brown liner and then a pale color in the center, this will do you justice. It is for cheeks as well and gives you just that perfect pop of, what is it, Country Club pink that will just look extraordinary. The box tells you, take control, punching pigments effortlessly build from sheer to saturated. Very true. Keep things light, cushiony, and creamy texture. Melt seamlessly into the skin. You can dab it on, build it up, and blend it out for a flush from within cheeky moment. Can't get enough. Dab me on your pout for a flattering lip tint, and it very much delivers that. You know how I love this Iman Cocoa lip liner. Just tap it in. It has not a powdery dry feel, but a kind of emollient satin finish, right? Just depositing color where you want, adding a bit on the forehead, across the nose and chin, but just giving you that perfect polo match Country Club pink, lining the lips, just to ground this pale color and kind of marry it back to my skin tone. Or if you have a deeper skin tone, the lip liner makes the pale shade make sense. And then it's up to you whether you want to add a gloss or not. I like the finish of this just fine. This is such a great product. Iman did her thing with these liners, and they are nicely cool, but you can just use the end of your liner, keeping it clean for this purpose, just to tap in and give you a gradient to this liner, so it's not like a harsh drawn on line, but then it gives you a kind of like edge that feels like shadow. You can tap it beyond your lip line if that's what you want, or just on the lip line if you don't want to look too glam. So nice. Just fantastic. Go about your business with your makeup on. That's what it is. Right, such nice products. We had gone in earlier and experimented with a couple of shades of the e.l.f. Halo Glow Beauty Wands, right? We underpainted with this deep, rich color, right? This is the analogy to the Milani Cocoa shade, right? There are 3 paler shades that I do want to get into when I can get my hands on them. This is just what I was able to find in store. And this is the Halo Glow Beauty Wand in Blush. This was way too glowy for me. It definitely gave highlighter. It definitely, you know, and you could see it in the packaging how glowy it is. I think it's much better as a highlighter. We can, you know, tap some of it on now to show you what it do. And you will... It says blush, and it's the shade Magic Hour, right? We do have a bit of a Magic Hour lamp just to give us that warm daytime glow, but this shade was unexpected in terms of being, you know, highlight, really, really super glowy highlight. And then we had gotten a few different shades of Jason Woo's very, very, very handy matte blush palette. This is Flora Flora 9 F901 Matte Agave. I guess Matte Agave is the name of this palette, but just using this palest shade in the inner third of the eye, and then this kind of pale terracotta in the crease, and it gave us enough for our face to look dressed. Now, we've tapped some of this into our dish, and then we'll use our silicone sponge just to tap this on the high points of the cheek. You can see what it's about to do. It's about to deliver copper penny glow. Oh, it's too much for me. But for your sake, I'm going to show you what it does. It, you know, it applies nicely. It definitely gives you that very pointed highlight, that kind of like Nicki Minaj style highlight. You know, you have to judge whether, you know, this is the first color of the blush I got. I'm just surprised that it's so glowy, but I think it's supposed to be like the Charlotte Tilbury wand, blush wand. I don't remember the name of it. I've never dropped all the cash on it. But it's nice. It's just, you know, more glow than I think that the paler shades of eyeshadow and lip color can rock with. And, you know, let's see if we add, this is Juicy Bomb from Essence, which is a very cool, very handy little gloss, and see what this does, right? I really love how this looks on the lips. Since I am so yellow, I find I like bluish pinks on my lips especially. It just gives it, without it being a dark color, it just lets it pop. I like gloss in the center of the lip, maybe not too high. I don't want to get into the Cupid's bow with it, but if you like a gloss, you don't want the gloss on the edges, because that'll start looking like you had some delicious chicken that may have had oil on it. And I think that's very nice. All right, just some conservative tones. The jawline, the cheekbone sculpted, some very particular makeup that looks conservative and neat. We've brushed through the brows, backcombed them just to get maximum lift. No additional product in there. We haven't used shimmer, right? We're learning to use pale colors and not necessarily shimmer, just to give us some light, an arc of a light color inside the contour coming from the nose. Yes, the nose is contoured, the jaw is contoured, and we are looking, you know, enhanced and stylized in this quick, simple evening makeup look. I definitely recommend the Halo Glow Contour Wand in Deep. I'm going to check out the next paler shades when I can. I definitely think you should treat this blush like highlighter, because that's what it looks like on the face. We did layer in the No Blush blush from Dr. Perricone, and then we also hit it with, and we set it with the Phantom blush from our friends at Ione. It's a pink in this classic Horror Queens stylized packaging, and it definitely gives you that bluish pink of the Dior. This also comes in a coral and a peach, if those are your kind of favored colors. But you know, the plant rescue is going well. The evening makeup is looking fly. We could add a kiss more of the Essence. Very affordable, so handy. You can get it at Target and Ulta. The Brighten Up banana powder, it looks more like white than banana, but that's okay. It's with a very basic face brush. The inner part of the face just looks a little bit too glowy for our taste, right? Hit the sides of the nose. Right, we want the glow in certain places, but not everywhere. Just like we want the gloss in the center to make the pout jump but without it being the whole mouth. That's when your makeup isn't precise, that's when it starts looking sloppy, right? Mattify the center, keep the glow on the sides when you turn your head. That just adds drama. And as you complete your makeup and walk around and look at different mirrors in your house, you can kind of learn, oh, did I place my contour in the right place? Did my contour on the lower face work out? How's the jaw contour looking, the forehead, all of that? And just critique your makeup. This late night practice definitely gets us ready for when we're, at work, on the go, having to put it on and get looking right without having the time to experiment, right? And the best thing in the world is when people see your makeup and compliment it, especially, from people who don't know makeup and don't wear makeup, for them to feel like you did an expert job of integrating new and very adorable products. It's such a compliment, to your artistry, and everyone is capable of learning more and doing more with their face, their clothes, their makeup. It's one of the places that we can control in our lives and kind of derive pleasure. Pleasure doesn't have to be about, substances or food or, narcissism. You don't have to torture other people for pleasure. There are like aesthetic things and, hitting the gym and eating well and sleeping well and, dealing with all the challenges that we face in our lives. But retail price $9. You can get it cheaper at Marshall's, TJ Maxx, or stores like that. If you see it, this is the cream cheek and lip color. I also grabbed Lit Powder Blush in the shade Flirty. I'll try this on a different occasion because it's just blush. But I think, keeping something like this in your purse, handy in this very solid metal packaging, you cannot go wrong. You're not going to be disappointed. You are going to feel like, wow, I can do something credible and conservative and quick, even in the car, and get yourself camera ready and not miss a beat. You don't have to go through a 16-step skincare routine or use every single product in the book, right? Just a little brown eyeliner and some matte eyeshadow shades, some layers of pink blush so that blush will stay, brown lip liner, see what you're working with and take it from there, right? It's been my great pleasure to share this makeup look with you. I wish you all the success and all the safety and all the good things as we deal with these challenging times. There's no shortage of people flipping out at the airport or the grocery store. Just minimize exposure and stay safe. Really have a vision for what, how to improve your life, your safety, your achievements, and you will not regret those decisions to be careful, right? To make sure that the risk is worth it and, come back around, once things settle down, and definitely keep your eyes open for opportunity and, keep things moving, right? Onward and upward. I'm trying to collect tattoo money because it's probably time for me to add some ink. Anyway, I was hoping to get to the gym, but it might be bedtime. I will see you again soon here on House of Tanya. I will be back on my live shopping channel on that clock app and doing all the good things, right? 2023, let's get it. And I will see you soon. Mwah. Thank you for joining me. Bye.